Ezekiel Chapter 30. The word of the Lord came to me once again, saying, Son of man, prophesy and declare. Thus says the Lord God, Howl, alas for that day! For the day is near, even the day of the Lord is approaching, a cloudy day. It shall be a time of distress for the nations. The sword shall come upon Egypt, and great anguish shall befall Ethiopia when the slain fall in Egypt. They will carry away her multitude, and her foundations shall be shattered. Ethiopia, Libya, Lydia, all the mixed people, Chub, and the allies of Egypt shall fall by the sword. Thus says the Lord, those who support Egypt will also fall, and the pride of her power shall come crashing down. From the tower of Syene they will fall by the sword, says the Lord God. They will be desolate in the midst of desolated countries, and her cities will lie in ruins. They will know that I am the Lord when I ignite a fire in Egypt, and all her helpers are destroyed. On that day, messengers will go forth from me in ships to terrify the unsuspecting Ethiopians, and great anguish will come upon them, just as in the day of Egypt. Indeed, it is coming. Thus says the Lord God, I will also put an end to the multitude of Egypt by the hand of Nebuchadnezzar king of Babylon. He and his people, the formidable among the nations, will be summoned to devastate the land. They will draw their swords against Egypt and fill the land with the slain. I will make the rivers dry and deliver the land into the hands of the wicked. I will make the land desolate, along with everything in it, by the hand of strangers. I, the Lord, have spoken. Thus says the Lord God, I will also destroy the idols and put an end to the images in Noph. There will no longer be a prince in the land of Egypt, and I will spread fear throughout the land. I will make Pathros desolate, set fire to Zoan, and execute judgments in Noph. I will pour out my wrath upon Syene, the stronghold of Egypt. I will cut off the multitude of Noph. I will set fire to Egypt. Syene will be in great anguish, Noph will be torn apart, and Noph will endure daily distresses. The young men of Aven and Pibeseth will fall by the sword, and these cities will go into captivity. At Tehaphnehes the day will be darkened when I break the yokes of Egypt. The pride of her strength will cease in her, and a cloud will cover her, and her daughters will go into captivity. I will execute judgments in Egypt, and they will know that I am the Lord. In the 11th year, on the 1st month, on the 7th day of the month, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, I have broken the arm of Pharaoh king of Egypt, and behold, it shall not be bound up to be healed, to put a splint on it, to strengthen it, and to hold the sword. Therefore, thus says the Lord God, Behold, I am against Pharaoh king of Egypt, and I will break both his strong and the broken arm, and I will cause the sword to fall from his hand. I will scatter the Egyptians among the nations and disperse them throughout the countries. I will strengthen the arms of the king of Babylon, and place my sword in his hand, while I break Pharaoh's arms. He will groan before the king of Babylon like a man mortally wounded. I will strengthen the arms of the king of Babylon, but the arms of Pharaoh will fall limp. Then they will know that I am the Lord when I place my sword in the hand of the king of Babylon, and he stretches it out over the land of Egypt. I will scatter the Egyptians among the nations and disperse them among the countries, and they will know that I am the Lord.